Get your influence on your style of your rap.
So I'm a kid in the 70s
Okay.
living in LA. I moved to Oakland in 1980. So all of my 1970s childhood is, Crips, Bloods, it wasn't even like a lot of gang banging, red, blue. It was definitely like repping the hood and throwing it up and whatever. It was the young stages. It was still a lot of Black pride. James Brown song, Come On, I'm Black and I'm Proud. It was a lot of that, a lot of outdoor activities. You go to like some big park and it'd be a con. It wasn't as violent.
Right.
And we got to go to a lot of movies. When I was a little kid, I can't tell you how many times I've seen Pam Grier's titties at the movies.
I love Pam.
Because my family, we went to the movies. All them blaxploitation movies was rated R. And we got exposed to that, man. Like, it was a big deal to see all those movies, Superfly, all of them. So we went to the theater, and to me, I was always fascinated by how colorful it was. And in those movies, turn and look at all of them. The pimps are fly, like real fly. It's just fly, like Willie Dynamite. That's one of my favorite movies, man. I was just really not fascinated by the pimping. I was fascinated by the look of it. And then I moved to Oakland, and I'm like, whoa! I've never seen what's in those movies. I've never seen it this up close and personal. I was completely fascinated with how the pimps moved in Oakland because it's a smaller town, and I'm at the high school, and pimps is riding by. They jumping out the car. We had pimps that went to our school, actual high school pimps.
Cars.
So let me ask you a question. So your pimp, like obviously everyone knows you, like Shorty, the pimp, like you have that persona about you. I heard you say that you're pimp-ish. So what does that mean? Can you tell us?
That means at a young age, my job turned out to be a really good job, being a rapper, entertainer.
Okay.
And you got to do the math. Both of my parents are accountants, and I'm quick with the math, and I'm like, quick math is no hoe gonna get the money that I'm getting. And,
that part.
Yeah.
Secondly, on the intellectual side, at a young age, I'm like, well, shit. I got the game. I could do it, but this music thing is working for me. If I go and try to pimp hoes and make records about pimping hoes, you going to jail.
Exactly.
Like it's gonna be an open and shut case. Look what he said, Your Honor. Look what he did.
Right.
So I was like, I've always been pimpish. I'm like, treat me like a pimp.
Yeah.
I move like a pimp. I got a lot of pimp friends.
Hoes give you money, from what I've heard.
Yes, that has happened, but I've never said go get my money.
Yeah, they're just giving it to you.
And
I know you said a hoe gave you $1,700. $1,800 at a party.
Ooh, don't short them.
Yeah.
Without even a conversation.
Without even a conversation, because you inspired her to hoe.
She gave me one line. She said, "You're the reason why I'm hoeing." Smacked my hand in the club. I knew it was money. I put it in my pocket. Counted it later. It was $1,800 bill. I'm like, okay.
Now, so I know you have a movie that came out, The Freaky Tales. Congrats, that's cracking. You do everything. I don't know what you don't do. But Simba, right? He plays you. Yeah. So he recently was on a podcast, okay? And he said that you were pimping his Aunt Charlene, or you were guiding her on her journey. So what was that about? Because I want to know. Because he just said this the other day.
The only Charlene that comes to mind is a Anthony Hamilton song.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like,
Charlene to me.
And I can think of another Charlene, the homie's cousin, but I'm like,
so he was fabricated.
I hope that Charlene is not his auntie.
Oh, what if it?
Oh shit! What if it is?
If that is the one he's talking about, she a G. She's a G.
She's a G.
She's a G. I'm not sure if that's the one. I could.
Oh man, you're gonna have to get back with Sim. Sim, my God, though. I love.
Yeah, so
Sim.
he wouldn't never tell me, because I'd be like, look, show me a picture of her.
Right.
And then,
he just was saying that. Yeah, that's crazy.
He said that in the pod.
He sure did. He was
but I was wondering, it could be. Well,
you lived a long life. You just had a birthday, 59 years old.
59, and I think about all my exploits of extracurricular activity out and about and living life. And I'm thinking, I did a lot of dirt in the 80s, a lot of dirt in the 90s. Them women got to be somebody's mama.
Someone's auntie, mama, someone.
So, like,
little niggas come to me all the time. They be like, bro, you know my mama. I'm like, okay. I'm like, where's this going?
I don't know we want to go there.
I'm like, where's this going?
I'm getting that age right now, too.
I'm like, where's this
I'm
going? Am I
like,
your
bro,
daddy?
bro, hey, chill. I'll be like, hey, chill, dog. Hey, I don't even want to know. Don't tell me. Hey, bro, young Casco to be
Like
like,
my mama
hey,
said, y'all was really good friends. I'm like,
Nah,
she told you that.
she lying. I'll be like, nah, she lying. I don't even know what she talking
She
about.
said y'all used to party together. I'm like, you saying all the things that are leading me to
I
believe.
deny everything.
Exactly.
I just be like, nah. I don't know what this young dude gonna do. Like, he might hate me or something. Like,
Yeah, my mama say you broke her heart. Yeah,
Nah,
I ain't heard that one, but
You ain't heard that one, Short?
but I do. So I say, if your mama show you a picture of her in Too Short, I probably hit that. It's like, look, Too Short.
Not your mama. That's crazy.
We at
Why is
that
that crazy?
age.